Everything in the world is about sex except sex. Sex is about power. I don't know the question, but sex is definitely the answer. Fighting for peace is like screwing for virginity. If you want to get laid, go to college. If you want an education, go to the library. Good sex is like good bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you'd better have a good hand. We are all born sexual creatures, thank God, but it's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural gift. Sex is the consolation you have when you can't have love. The main reason Santa is so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live. In a perfect world, you could fuck people without giving them a piece of your heart. And every glittering kiss and every touch of flesh is another shard of heart you'll never see again. Sex without love is as hollow and ridiculous as love without sex. Those sweet lips. My, oh my, I could kiss those lips all night long. Good things come to those who wait. Physics is like sex. Sure, it may give some practical results, but that's not why we do it. Flirting is a woman's trade. One must keep in practice. Boys and girls in America have such a sad time together. Sophistication demands that they submit to sex immediately without proper preliminary talk. Not courting talk, real straight talk about souls, for life is holy and every moment is precious. Books are finite, sexual encounters are finite. But the desire to read and to fuck is infinite. It surpasses our own deaths, our fears, our hopes for peace. But when a woman decides to sleep with a man, there is no wall she will not scale, no fortress she will not destroy, no moral consideration she will not ignore at its very root. There is no God worth worrying about. You know that old saying, once you go dead, no one's better in bed. A fit, healthy body, that is the best fashion statement. I felt like an animal, and animals don't know sin, do they? Some people claim that marriage interferes with romance. There's no doubt about it. Anytime you have a romance, your wife is bound to interfere. You can live to be 100 if you give up all the things that make you want to live to be 100. Rejection is an opportunity for your selection. So she thoroughly taught him that one cannot take pleasure without giving pleasure, and that every gesture, every caress, every touch, every glance, every last bit of the body has its secret, which brings happiness to the person who knows how to wake. She taught him that after a celebration of love the lovers should not part without admiring each other, without being conquered or having conquered, so that neither is bleak or glutted or has the bad feeling of being used or misused. Sex without love is a meaningless experience. But as far as meaningless experiences go, it's pretty damn good. Lift your hips for me, love. If our sex life were determined by our first youthful experiments, most of the world would be doomed to celibacy. In no area of human experience are human beings more convinced that something better can be had only if they persevere. And yet another moral occurs to me now. Make love when you can. It's good for you. Dancing is a perpendicular expression of a horizontal desire. You can take this mouth, this wound you want, but you can't kiss, and make it better. Vitae, If you need this one day in a year to show everyone else you truly care for your loved one, I think it's quite stupid. I hate this commercialism. It's all artificial and has nothing to do with real love. He FKS even better than he looks, I settled on saying. Several heads turned. I didn't care. I was pissed. And that beautiful face is going to be clamped between my legs as soon as we get home, don't you worry. For women, the best aphrodisiacs are words. The G-spot is in the ears. He who looks for it below there is wasting his time. My head'll explode if I continue with this escapism. Don't wreck a sublime chocolate experience by feeling guilty. Chocolate isn't like premarital sex. It will not make you pregnant. And it always feels good. A man can sleep around, no questions asked. But if a woman makes 19 or 20 mistakes, she's a tramp. Things you never hear. Please stop sucking my dick or I'll call the police. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. I respect you, he murmured, and your views. I think of you as an equal. I respect your brains, and all those big words you like to use. But I also want to rip your clothes off and have sex with you until you scream and cry and see God. Sex, whatever else it is an athletic skill. The more you practice, the more you can. The more you want to, the more you enjoy it, the less it tires you. To have her here in bed with me, breathing on me, her hair in my mouth, I count that something of a miracle.